We're back. We're back with another video, you guys. Grab some popcorn. Happy Saturday for those of you guys who are off. Kick back, relax, and enjoy this question that we're about to ask Spirit. Subscribe to the channel, you guys. If these messages do resonate, leave a comment. Don't be afraid. Tell me your name, tell me your sign, and tell me if you agree with what Spirit is saying. Okay, so Spirit, for the viewers, for the subscribers, the person that they have on their mind, this love interest, is this love interest for them? Is this love interest for them? Is this their person? Is this, oh my God, I feel like it's always gonna tell me three more shuffles. We're gonna put some reversals in here because I can read some reversals. Is this person for the collective? Okay, one more. What's the underlying energy? The 10 of Cups. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. The 10 of Cups. Okay, let's look. We got the Moon. We got the Empress. And we have the Temperance card. Is this person for them? Okay. This is very interesting because I'm getting, okay, so we have two major arcanas here. And I'm getting like with the Moon energy, this is a connection where like, there's so much potential. There are going to be things that, now this is a person that's on your mind. This is a person that's on your mind. So I see a lot of potential here, but I also see like certain things might feel, I don't know, like I might one minute be feeling like, yes, I'm building, I can do something with this energy, I can create, I feel comfortable, there's opportunities here, there are conversations that we're having where it's like we both are on the same page, we both want the same things. And let me tell you something also. For some of you guys, the person that's on your mind, you guys, this is such an interesting energy because the person that's on your mind might be a person that is not on your mind right now. Does that make sense? It's almost like I'm for some of you guys, I'm literally hearing, if I'm asking, if your soulmate, this person that's on your mind, are they the one for you? You might have a particular person that's on your mind right now, but this reading might actually resonate with another person that you have on your mind at another time. So for some of you guys, come back to this reading because it's not this particular person. Because if I start explaining something to you and you're like, no, I can't see that happening with this particular person, then you're going to be in group 2. But from what I'm seeing, when you meet this person or the person that you currently have on your mind, you're going to question things because things are going to feel interesting. Like, what is that? This is weird. Something about it is not normal. Some things about the relationship is not normal. I will clarify to see what that is, but regardless of whatever is happening, I do see this energy of like, okay, yeah, that's not normal, or something might feel off, but in your mind, whatever's presenting itself is not enough for you to go the other way, because I see you trying to work with it. It's like, let me give you an example. This could be like you're into something that another person is not into. And it's like, well, I don't really see, like, for example, okay, I'm going to water it even more down. I'm going to make it to like, you are the type of person where you go to work, you come home, you like to binge watch your favorite TV shows. As for the person that you're with, or the person, yeah, the person that you care about, you're in a relationship with, because the 10 of Cups is here, it's like they like to work, they like to go home, but instead of binge watching TV shows, anytime a sports channel is on, they're constantly watching sports and news, and it's like, dang, uh, I'm not into sports. That's totally boring to me. I have no interest in that. But this person, like, this is taking up a lot of time, like this person's time, and maybe I want to like spend more time with them, but this is just something that they love to do. So instead of being like, I don't know if this relationship is for me because I'm used to my partner maybe up under me, or I'm used to us always, I don't know, it's just a different dynamic, right? I'm not talking about infidelity. Let me make that clear. I'm literally looking at a relationship here. But anyway, instead of turning the cheek, right, and just being like, you know what, this person is so into this isn't really for me, it's more like, well, maybe it just takes a little bit of time for us to kind of, I don't know, develop more feelings for each other, get a stronger connection. Maybe this person is going to want to miss out on a couple sports channels and spend some time spending with me, like doing things that I like to do, instead of letting this control this person's life. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, because that's what I see. Um, there is another story. It's more smaller. Like, it's not the main story that I'm seeing, but I'm going to keep going into this message because, again, is this person for me? Um, I want to clarify this Empress. I do see, y'all try to not, like, with this particular person, there, oh my God, my light just went out. Why did my light just go out? What the, 1 second. Okay, guys, sorry about that. My light went out. The show must go on because I don't know what's wrong with it. It like blew, and that's never happened before. Even when I had my last channel, which was 5 years ago, that those lights last forever. So I don't know what that's about, but anyway, you guys, let's continue. I said there's a second message and I will address that, but first let me look at this moon energy. So long story short, just to recap, there is something a little bit off, or there are going to be certain things that come up that is going to have you question, like, okay, that's a little strange. I'm not used to that. But whatever it is, again, I don't see it being enough for you to be like, I can't do this. I don't want to be in this. Like, no, I definitely see someone, a connection, working, compromising. Okay. Spirit, tell me about this moon energy. What did I say? You got the high priestess energy. So for some of you guys, it could be like you might have special gifts. They might have special gifts. They might be very intuitive. Someone might not be used to that. This could literally be a religion thing, right? Someone could be Catholic. Another person can be spiritual. um, into the tarot community. That's like an example, right? For some of you guys, this could be how you earn income, because I see this woman is sitting here with a laptop in her hand, right? This might be some type of different type of job, but you could be into where they could be into. This could be like you're a full-time trader, or it's like, oh, so you gamble for a living? Not really into that, but I mean, because so many things can go wrong with that. Like, will you start asking me for money to put into the trading so you can start gambling with my shit too? Like, do you know when to stop? Do you know when to cut your losses, walk away? I don't really play with my money like that. That is like energy. Sometimes you guys, it might even be like how someone handles something emotionally, like when certain issues arrive. Um, is it someone kind of just goes silent? You could be literally in the house and they're walking around like you don't exist. And maybe that is something that you're not used to. Maybe you're used to someone being more forthcoming. They have the argument with you and they'd be like, deuces, I'm out of here. And then you guys get back together, or you text and you talk it out, and then you kind of get back on good terms. Well, maybe this person stays in the house, but they're quiet and they're ignoring you. And you're like, I don't really like that. Like, I don't really know how to take that, but you're still here. So that's telling me that you still care. It's just different. That's what I'm picking up. It also, again, it's just going to be certain things that, and maybe this isn't an emotion. Maybe this is also like this could be like I don't want to go too deep into it, but like maybe this is like I'm drawing a blank here, but I literally just had it. It's okay. You know what? I don't even, again, it was just another behavioral pattern, is what I was going to bring up, but I can't, I literally just lost the details. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's a situation going on where it's like, this might feel familiar, and it has you question if something is what you experienced in the past, like some type of moment, and it might not be that at all, but it just is triggering. It's triggering. Boom. And I also forgot to tell you guys, when I originally was laying this out, I did see the Five of Wands. So that is what I was going to say. Like, this is also a connection where the conversations at times can be sensitive. So it's like, it's a connection where you're going to really have to think before you speak, know when is a good time to discuss certain things, because I do see, I don't want to say nitpicking, but like petty arguments, petty, not even with the intention of hitting below the belt, but I do see pettiness, um, maybe feeling some type of way and then saying something, and then it ends up going into like a whole thing, right? Like attitudes, temperamentals, agitations, things like that, you guys. So try to, I mean, we're human. And if you spend enough time together, you guys, you're going to get on each other's nerves. So I do see that happening at times. Okay, so tell me about temperance. Tell me about temperance, because something about this connection, you cannot run full force into it. You have to, and if you try, right, you're gonna realize like, ooh, let me take it a step back. Let me dial it back. Let me take it day by day, week by week, because again, there's something about it that it requires a level of skill to sustain it in a positive way. Tell me about temperance. Okay, well, this one's going to come out. We got the Lovers reverse. That's very interesting because I do feel like I said, I do not see other people being involved, but you could be dealing with a person and vice versa, where certain connections previously are either currently while you're in it are ending. Like, I'm not with this person anymore. I don't see this person anymore. These people, and I'm still getting the residual energy. Again, it could be triggering moments, like certain things that a person said. Maybe this person has said something similar to it. You guys could be having conversations about your past, what you've learned, certain lessons that you struggle with, that in this relationship, you're going to bring forth a better experience. You're very intentional, both of you. But there are some things that with the Lovers reverse, it's like, you know how it's like, okay, don't bring your past into your current situation. Well, literally, some people physically bring their past into their current situations, and others, it's just certain habits, certain addictions, patterns, things that they have picked up, or, and I'm talking about both sides, guys. I'm not saying this is just tailored to one particular side, but I definitely am saying that this could even be like a new experience where like other people are not involved. Like maybe at one time there was like this flingy type of relationship. There was always a situational ship relationship. And now it's like, okay, this is a connection where I'm going to commit. Now, say that this is someone that, again, someone on your mind. Say this is someone in the past where things did include other people. This is being intentional with not creating that type of dynamic, but it takes time. And obviously, I see, I'm not even going to go into that. I'm not even going to go into that. So there's that. Um, what else am I seeing from this? Okay, let me look at the Empress. Clarify the Empress, please. Clarify the Empress. We have the Ace of Wands reversed. We have the Nine of Pentacles upright. Why the Ace of Wands reversed? We have the Six of Wands. And we have the Three of Wands. This is obviously about ambitions. This is about goals, okay? This is about clarify Three of Wands. Let me see something. We have everything is fine. We have the Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, so this is a situation where it is telling me that someone here has a goal, right? Someone is trying to create something. I do feel like there's this challenge of thinking outside the box. There's this challenge that someone is experiencing of like, and it might even not even be like, this is an energy of discouragement. It almost feels like someone is trying to create some type of financial stability for themselves. And it's like they're being patient. They're being patient and they're keeping a positive attitude. I don't know. Okay, so someone here, just clarifying this energy, it's like someone is trying to create stability for themselves. Let me get my financial deck out. Someone trying to create financial stability for themselves, and they're going about it in an entrepreneur way. And it's like they want it to be successful. They want it to get off the ground. They want it to bear fruit. They're very passionate about it. Someone also could be having a hard time getting pregnant. Okay, that's another thing that I'm seeing. And it's like they might have to take a route of like going to the doctor and getting some type of assistance into getting pregnant, and they're looking forward to it, but like at the process can be challenging. But again, there's this hope and this optimism here that, okay, even if it doesn't happen now, it'll happen later on down the line. That is the energy that I'm picking up. Spirit, can you give me a financial card on this Empress? Can you give me a financial card on this Empress? So that's super important to somebody. We have Drop the Addy. Okay. So we have Lifestyle Matters. Don't just shop for a new place. Choose a location that truly matches the life that you are building. A strong location tends to hold or increase in value over time. Think nearby development, schools, infrastructures. Does the area support how you actually live day to day? Okay. Underlying energy is overlooked. Your resume should speak the same language as the job description you're applying for. Oh, okay. Sorry, I read that too fast. This is the difference from being a maybe to a must interview. When you mirror the language of a job description that tells the hiring managers that you are what they need and you are ready to deliver. Okay. So we have the pivoter underneath that. Okay, so tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. We have the delayer. It's not that you lack drive, it's your approach to eliminate uncertainty, guarantee success, and avoid wasteful effort. So your brain says, don't start yet. This loop can last forever. Right now, your confidence is tied to certainty. And in your case, clarity doesn't come before action, it comes after. Wow. Okay. So this is someone who has a lot going on. This looks like somebody who's trying to make things happen financially for themselves, make ends meet, but also is in the process of looking for a place to move. Maybe the environment that they live in, that they're moving to, needs to have, like, for example, if you're running a YouTube channel, it's like you want to have in your new place a designated spot to where maybe if you have kids, you have a certain area in the house where it's like, okay, I don't want my kids to be picked up on my YouTube videos. So I got to make sure that when I'm looking for a place, I have a space that's far enough from the kids' room to where I can still feel comfortable in filming. Is something going on like that? That's just an example. This is also someone where it's like they feel like they have the ability to get done what they need to, but at times, if it doesn't look a certain way, they end up either procrastinating or like they want to see results. But I do see this energy though, still having optimism, still trying to remain patient. I see this person going out on job interviews, and it's like they might need to sharpen their interview skills. So I see someone, oh wow, what is it saying? What is it saying, Cartero? This is saying that in the relationship that you're going to embark in, somebody's still trying to figure themselves out in their financial path during this process. So not only is someone trying to manage a relationship, someone also is trying to manage their career. Yeah. Yeah. And it says retire with ease. So this is about setting someone's future up for the long term. Okay, so that's someone's focus. Boom. Okay, as well. Okay, is this person, this could also give that temperance energy where got to be patient. Maybe someone's used to being in a relationship with someone who has income. Maybe someone doesn't have income. And it's like, instead of being like, no, I don't want to put up with this, it's like, no, let me work with this because this is just now. That doesn't mean it's forever. These are things that are coming up. Tell me about the 10 of Cups, because there is a lot of happiness here. You have the 4 of Cups reversed, and you have the Sun as the underlying energy. Okay, so let me see this really quick. I like that. It's so interesting. I like that because even underneath the Sun, you have the 9 of Wands. And here's this balancing act. You know what? Okay, let me finish this message. Let me tell you. Okay, so this is telling me that see, to me, with the 4 of Cups reversed, upright, this is about pouting. This is about being moody, things like that. This is about, it can be nitpicking, you guys. This can be like just energy. Someone says something the wrong way, and you just feel something. Like you're like, oh, that kind of just messed up my whole vibe. Like I feel some type of way right now. This is like not feeling that way or getting out of that energy quick. Some people can stay in the energy for a long period of time. So this is like, yeah, I was tripping for like 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, not that long. I'm over it. And because I'm able to get over it because of the relationship that I'm in, I'm able to continue down this journey of happiness with this person. And that's why the Sun is here, because there's a lot of happiness. This is like a situation where, you know how they say the good times outweigh the bad? That's this energy. Even in the 9 of Wands, where again, things can be said, certain things might not go as planned, but as an overall picture, I can get down with this. I can get down with this. I can be patient for this. I can bounce back from this, recover from this, the issues that we face. All right. So I do see a lot of resolutions now. Here's another story. And this is also like a healing thing too, because if somebody could, okay, so say timelines are overlapping. Say someone got out of something, got back into something new. Other lovers, still feeling connections with other lovers that we've came across on our path. The more someone is investing their energy into this situation, the less an energy that someone could hold for another situation loses power. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not looking at, it's like healing. I'm not looking at the things, I'm not playing those things in my mind over and over again that happened in the last situation. It's starting to feel less and less. It's like the past is starting to become more the past, and this is starting to become more of right now and my future. This is healing, a lot of healing. The 9 of Wands is just telling me that there's still like, okay, yeah, there's still things that you're going to be facing in this situation, but it's being overcame. We're human. There are going to be moments where you're like, guard up. But then you're going to be like, you my bestie, you still my baby type of energy. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, now let me just say this, because say for instance there is a situation that has been affecting someone's mood, and as with that temperance energy, God, some of you guys might need personal readings, because even, okay, say someone was thugging it out in a situation. Thugging it out meaning compromising. You know, I can work with this, I can work with this, I can work with this, right? I'm giving grace, I'm giving space, I'm seeing things from your perspective, you're seeing things from my perspective. We're doing this little flow, this dance, we're making this work. If for any reason a situation turns to where someone is feeling unappreciated on a consistent basis, unheard on a consistent basis, or enough to where someone's like, no, 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 not going to feel like this. We're not going to keep doing this. I'm going to go find some peace. I'm going to go find some happiness. I'm going to go get it, what it is that I want. Like, it's becoming more and more clear to me, this 10 of Cups situation, what it is that I want. But that's not for everybody. For the majority of you guys, I see compromise, I see growth, I see happiness, I see certain things come up where it's like, I don't know about this, but I just feel like someone's in a spot in their life where they're balancing a relationship and they're still trying to figure out their financial footing. Someone might have big dreams and big goals. Okay, so boom, there's that. I don't know why I just heard I'll never tell. I'll never tell. 25 minutes? Oh my goodness, this is long. Okay, hold on. Let me tell you the other story that I was hearing. And I didn't want to go into this in the beginning because let me, hold on. Ooh, I'm jumping. Let me wrap this up. The answer to the question is, we're asking Spirit, is this person for you? I'm going to say, you know what's interesting? Where's the masculine energy in this? Where is the masculine energy in this? Because you know what this is giving me? We have the Hangman. Piscean energy. It's either the relationship is focused around a feminine energy, or because I don't see the masculine energy at all. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like some of my female energies, my stomach just growled. Please make sure that the entire relationship does not evolve around you. Not that that's a bad thing. No, it's not that it's a good thing, but it could be very, it can make someone feel maybe like at times it things don't, their opinions, or maybe things are more tailored towards your desires, your wants. So like when you guys wake up, pay attention to like who, how does how does things go a certain way? Like whose way, whose idea? Um, because it's like when you guys are like, what do you want to do today? If this person says I want to go play baseball and this person says I want to go ride a bike, the majority of the time, who's getting what they want? Because it's either that or this person has a decision to make, like regarding the other person. Because we do start off with the moon, you guys, and it does give something about the situation will require compromise. Now, I do not feel like it's on one side. I feel like it's on both sides because you compromise. But I do see a lot of me in here. Now, if you find somebody who wants to please you, then that's a totally different situation, right? That could be why this is popping up. But that's just something else I was looking at. But I would like to say this was what I was going to end this to wrap up this video, not this video, but this first half, because I'm going to tell you guys the second story that I see, and I'm going to wrap that up in like 20 seconds because it doesn't need to be dug into. With this Two of Wands, it's funny because I was literally just about to say this. If you want someone to be for you, when you're in a situation with this person, they're going to be for you if you want them to be for you. It's all about the choices and the decisions and the plans and the intention behind what it is that you're doing. To the other person that you're connecting with, you have to choose each other, right? You get into a relationship, you fill each other out, and you figure out if this is something that you can see yourself doing for the long haul. That's how you will know if this person is for you or if you are for them. You choose. You get to choose too. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's just kind of giving me an idea of what can be going on in a situation. Like this might even be like a family situation, kids with that 10 of Cups energy there, building a life together. I do see someone heavily working on their financial side, like they're trying to find their financial path. I definitely see that. All right. And that can be what the challenges is that someone could be facing in the very early on in the situation. The second story that I see, if you are dealing with somebody that is on your mind and there are children in a situation, okay, there's a parent, there's some type of co-parenting situation, there's this small story where it's like, if this person is for you, there could be a time that a family situation is in the dark, like things are not, like there's a breakup, there's a separation, there's no talking, I don't want to say no talking because when you have kids, you more than likely you do talk, but it's just not how it used to be. There's not a family setting there. With that moon energy, it definitely can give like, we're in a spot that we've never been before, but right now, but as time moves forward, there is a possible reconnection between the two. So if that is your story, then that's saying that the person that you have on your mind, are they the one for you? There could be something that happens during the connection where it doesn't work and someone goes back to a parent of their child that is definitely still here. Regardless if that's the story or not, somebody in the situation is going to be okay, like happy with the choices that they made. But that's not going to be for everybody. That's not going to be for everybody. I can even see where certain things are coming up that's weird, that is due to a parent of a child, that may be like a co-parenting situation, because there's three people on this moon and one person is standing behind the two people, and the two people don't see that there's an influence behind them. And that could be a thing, like someone could kind of be throwing little things here and there into a situation, trying to weaken it, because they feel like their person is with someone else. That's a thing. Another thing that I'm picking up also is the masculine energy in a situation is showing up as the hanged one, which tells me that in a relationship between a female and a masculine energy, or the other party, when I say other party, I just mean like if you like girl on girl, guy on guy, someone is learning a lot in the relationship. Somebody, it could be the way that someone moves, the way that someone speaks, the way that somebody operates in life. Someone's kind of like sitting back and taking notes because they're learning so much. This could be a transformational relationship for them. If the relationship doesn't work, they're not going to be the same, meaning like their mind is going to mature so much. So I don't see it being toxic, you guys. I don't see the devil out here. I don't see the Three of Swords. I do see the Ten of Swords, but it's connected to career and decisions. And then it's like, even with that being there, it's the everything is fine. Like it's still the mentality of whatever challenges I'm facing, I can get over this. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Any advice out there for the person trying to grow their career? I definitely feel like thinking outside of the box, being creative, being different is definitely going to have you stand out, whether you're in an interview, online, whatever it is. It's all about thinking outside of the box and creating an environment for you that's going to allow you to flourish and not be watered down or constricted of that creativity. So that's your answer, you guys. I hope these messages resonate. And we got Libra, we got Cancer, Pisces, Leo energy, strong Pisces energy is here. Anybody, Gemini, anybody can possess this energy. All right, I love you guys. Subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if any of this resonated, and I will see you in another reading. Bye.